Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. Today we going free agent shopping with the Miami Heat. Is there anybody on the list that we might take a look at? I don't know. Maybe Udonis Haslem can come rough up a couple of Chicago Bulls. You already know. You got to hit up UD
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
Man, I'm good, man. We up in Miami right now, man.
Jimmy
want to come back?
Does Jimmy want to come back? I don't know. But if y'all like what y'all listening to, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Man, I ain't gonna lie though, Udonis Haslem, you can come out of retirement and rough up a couple of Chicago Bulls. I ain't gonna lie, beat somebody up.
Stay his old ass in Dade County on, bro.
Oh, bro. But if we looking at the Miami Heat and we going free agent shopping, y'all know where we just came from, the Memphis Grizzlies, looking at them, but now we looking at the Miami Heat. The free agents that are available will be Kevin Love, Victor Oladipo with a play option, Udonis Haslem, he retired. We looking at Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Cody Zeller, Omir. I ain't saying his last name, but that's about it, man. Anybody that you looking at on this list, man?
Okay, it is a couple players on here that need talking about. Like, you can start at the top at Kevin Love, 35 years old. He about to turn 35. I think you can get him for cheap. He is a good shooter. You know, he can rebound the basketball. It just depends on how much it's going to cost to get him on the squad. And, you know, defensively, he kind of a liability a little bit. Even though you see how he playing with the Miami Heat, I never seen him play defense like this before.
Me either.
Oh, bro, he look like he know what he doing and shit.
Heat culture, baby.
Okay, and then we go to Victor Oladipo. Now, injury history is crazy, so I ain't even gonna waste too much time on that. It's just
I ain't got time for that.
Buyer's remorse. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Caution with that. No. Udonis Haslem is old as hell. The funny thing is it's a 42.9 is his age. Just stop playing. That motherfucker 45. Gabe Vincent is a young guy. He gonna turn 27 years old. I like Gabe Vincent, bro. Gabe Vincent, he can average like 18 points in this league, bro. He got a jump shot. He got a pretty good handle. He can get to the basket. He is, well, I might have to dedicate his defense to Eric Spoelstra because I don't know how good of a defensive player he is, but he feisty out there though, for sure.
Yeah.
And one more, it'll be because the rest of these guys, Yurt 7, Zeller, Robinson, and Kane, I barely know who these guys is. All I know is Cody Zeller, and that's not saying much. But I'm going to go to Max Strus. Max Strus is just like Gabe Vincent, bro. Like, you know, we had him on this team one time before, and he let us know about it every time he play us. He just killed us. See the last play-in game where he just absolutely carried the Miami Heat. That's crazy. Undrafted player. He'll be good with the Bulls. He a good shooter. He gonna be feisty. He play defense and he tough. So that'll be the 1, 2. It'll probably just be the 2, Max Strus and Gabe Vincent for me.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I can see it, man. You definitely, obviously, I think it's going to be longer than a 30-second conversation like you gave some other players from other teams. Definitely when you look at Gabe Vincent, 6'3" point guard, who came out and, man, he been hooping. Like, definitely since, Tyler Heroes went out, he's definitely stepped up his game. A lot of people going to look at the stats and be like, well, he's only averaging about 9 points per game. But I believe that he can offer a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Especially the 3-point percentage is not that good if you're looking at the numbers and stuff like that. But the guy is a willing 3-point shooter. So you still got to take that into account, especially with the playoff run that the Miami Heat has currently had. Man, it's just something that you look at. And then Max Strus, he's a streaky shooter, bro. He's a streaky shooter. And once he get going, he can just keep going the entire game. And like we talked about that play-in game against the Chicago Bulls, before Jimmy Butler took over in the fourth quarter, it was Max Strus. He was shooting that thing. And on many other games too, Max Strus came ready to play against the Chicago Bulls. But I got a question for you regarding Victor Oladipo.
Yeah.
If Victor Oladipo didn't suffer that injury, would you have considered him for a role player spot off the bench?
This recent injury
I'm just saying, yeah, if he never would have suffered the injury that he suffered this season, considering his history to what he was playing at an all-star level with OKC and all that, getting his money, would you have considered him for like a role spot off the bench? If he was able to stay
I
healthy?
definitely would have considered him because, he still got all the talent in the world. It's just the injury bug bit him. He had that catastrophic injury, what was it, 3 years ago? With Oklahoma City, I think. And he came back pretty nicely. He looked pretty good coming off the bench. He looked like a bona fide six-man to me. But after this injury, it starts to repeat itself, man. I don't know if you want to risk your team on that big of a threat of getting injury from a guy like that. And come on, we've been through this before with D-Rose, bro. Come on.
Yeah, agree. I'm with you on that. It's something that you don't want to look at now for sure, but something that you would have probably looked at back then. Or, you know what I'm saying? If he could have had, had some years of being healthy and things like that, you'll probably take a closer look at it. But now, well, my man's pretty much like struggling to stay on the court. And like, man, it was just unfortunate for him because once he hit the ground, he just knew it was over with. He just knew. And sometimes as players, you automatically just know, like, yeah, I done dealt with this before. It's over.
Yeah.
Come on.
Damn, that's a shame, bro. When players so used to knowing their body when it's injured, like, bro, that's sad to me, bro. That's sad. When I seen them, because I seen it live with you.
Yeah.
So when he went on the ground, he was like, just shook his head, put his head down. It wasn't no crying. He just knew what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a question for you, bro.
What up?
This got nothing to do with the free agency. Caleb Martin is averaging 18 points in the Eastern Conference Finals. He's been pretty good throughout these playoffs. Yeah. He's a relatively young player. Mm-hmm. He looks like he could do absolutely anything. Could you see the Bulls trying to go in and sneak a Caleb Martin away from the Miami Heat? Because I see a lot of potential in this kid, bro. And Miami Heat might take him for granted. Even though I got a lot of respect for Pat Riley and his intelligence when it comes to the game of basketball, and especially Coach O. I like Caleb.
I like Caleb too, but the Bulls will have to trade for him. But I also think that, man, I think that the Heat culture is just so infectious, for lack of a better word, that a lot of players, they don't want to get out of there. Like, I just think that they love the front office, they love the coaching, and you know that the Heat culture, they take care of their players. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have to be an enticing deal to get done for Caleb Martin. But if he was on the table, I wouldn't be mad at him because I believe he got like a little roof in him. I wouldn't call him a dog yet, but he got a little roof.
He might be like a roof. What the
fuck? He ain't Scooby-Doo. He more like Scrappy-Doo. You know, a little pup.
Man,
you know I
don't know if that's a compliment.
A little roof. You know what I'm saying? But hey, as a lot of us Bulls fans say, it just be too much light-skin activity on that. But he does bring a little roof. You know,
he'll dunk it on your head, man.
That's what I'm saying. And he been playing spectacular basketball this playoffs. He been doing this thing, giving it to Milwaukee with 27 minutes per game. Man, he been hooping. Really? Yeah. Last 5 games, he giving you 16 points, 4 rebounds, assists, a steal, and damn near a whole block. 61% from the field, 44% from the three. That's bro, you gotta look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta look at that.
Okay, let me say this. This might surprise you. Now, Tyler Hero, they made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals 3-0. Oh. Do you really need Tyler Hero?
I mean, probably not, but I probably will think that they are still investing in that young man because he's only 23 years old, and they signed him all the way to 2027 is what we're looking at. I think if they were to depart with one of their younger players, well, this guy ain't even younger, but I think Duncan Robinson, even though he's had like a resurgence this playoffs at 29 years old, you know what I'm saying? I think that they will be he will be somebody that they'll probably move, because I think that honestly, and it's kind of off topic, but I think Tyler Hero might be included in the trade package for Damian Lillard. I'm just saying. It can be.
I like that.
It can be.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good thought. But what you think? How would Duncan Robinson fit with the Chicago Bulls? How you think he'll fit here?
I mean, he'll be a 3-point specialist. I wouldn't see him starting, but I say that he'll probably be like first or second off the bench. This postseason with earning those minutes back, he's capable of playing decent defense, not spectacular, just holding his own enough to where you ain't like, to where the coach or Spoelstra ain't like, just go back to the end of the bench again, bro. So but he's been much better. So I think that
I don't think they understand though, nephew. I don't think they understand what you just said. Duncan Robinson is at least decent on defense. Tell him how far he had to go. How far he had to go to get where he at right now defensively. What was he had
to learn?
Before? Yes, because
he was a what Pat Bev called cones.
Big ass 6'8" cone, bro. Did you believe this kid is 6'8"? I couldn't believe that,
bro. I don't know, man. Sometimes these broadcasting companies don't do these players no justice, because I swear Gabe Vincent looked like he was about 5'11", 6 feet. But Gabe Vincent 6'3".
He's
and Duncan Robinson don't even look 6'8". I'm trying to tell you, the broadcasting company, we gotta see what's to it, bro. We gotta be better.
Oh my! I know you got a 4K TV. I know you can see it plain and simple, though, nephew.
I can see it plain and simple, but sometimes, the bifocals don't work, the contacts don't work. I can't even get LASIK around this bitch. So that's just what it be. But man, I think Duncan Robinson, he could be available in some type of trade talk, but the money is gone, man. Well, he averaging $18 million a year. If the Bulls do go after that, he'll be locked up into 2026. And then it's just gonna come down to the prize possession. We already know what's the prize possessions. Yeah, Patrick Williams or Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm willing to depart for that.
Yeah, and let me go on some hyperbole right here and some dreaming. Could we trade Billy Donovan for Coach Spo, bro?
I wish we could. Trust me, I wish we could.
Coach Spo the best coach to me, Joe, in the NBA. You just can't deny it, bro. All them undrafted players, bro. He playing a 6'9" center, and Jimmy Butler was basically it, what he got. And they up 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. This guy the best coach to me, bro. It ain't even no doubt.
To me, it's between him and Ty Lue. I still going to give Ty Lue that fair shot at it. But as of right now, the coach that has performed the best throughout these playoffs, you got to give it to Eric Spoelstra for sure. Yeah, no argument there, for real, bro. Man. We'll trade Billy Donovan a year worth supply of double mint gum, Italian beef with a Pepsi, some Garrett's popcorn, in a draft pick for Eric Spoelstra.
You ain't, man. We got you a lifetime.
Chicago.
You eat for free at Harold's for your whole entire life, Pat Riley, bro.
Third in life. Come on now. One can dream, right? We know it'll never happen. Bro. We know Spoelstra, he worked himself up as a video guy. He locked in with Pat Riley. That man ain't going nowhere,
bro.
Pat Riley didn't even pick LeBron over Spoelstra. Y'all think he gonna let him go for anything?
That's correct. That's a good point, nephew, too. And it's deeper than just coaching, bro. The dude's X's and O's is unparalleled.
It's wild, bro. Hey, it's busting though. But any final thoughts, man?
Damn, man. Miami, it was interesting, bro. But we got a couple guys we may be able to consider. But where we going, nephew? What we going next?
We're going to another dirt ass city, Milwaukee. We want to go to no dirt ass. Giannis, I mean, you say you want to be like Jordan. Nah, I'm just Giannis.
He did say that.
Hey, you said anybody want to be like that. Hey, but I'm just let you know, Giannis, it's failures in Chicago if you don't deliver, bro.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
saying you can't go to the podium in Chicago and tell me there's no failures. No, screw that. Screw that.
Bro. They be over there in Milwaukee kissing his ass. He can't do no wrong in Chicago, boy. It's a whole different level.
Boy, bro. But hey, that's it from us today, man. Y'all already know we stopped here and doing a free agent shopping with the Miami Heat. Next up on the list is the Milwaukee Bucks. See what we can get up out of them. See what be interesting. You say you got one more thing?
No, I said we going up there, Joe.
Oh yeah, we going from the hot back to the cold and the miserable and they whack ass cheese curds. But y'all already know. Hit the like button, subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. Send us a voicemail or a text message to be a part of a mailbag episode at 773-242-9219. And of course, see Red, this Shy Bulls podcast with Bobby and CDubb. We go catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.